we got a little thing here to kind of, I found this online. I thought this was really neat. So I just kind of wanted to put this through a little bit. We have the birth of our boys. Okay, all your boys. I don't have any kids. So we have the birth. We're going to hold that. By what they're saying now is, not so fast, is that kids nowadays, with medical advances and everything, there's a very good possibility they could live to be 100 years old. Okay? Me, I don't think I have to look forward to that. I'm too far young. Okay? Now, let's start putting things a little more in perspective about you and your sons. Okay? Statistically, we as adults already, we may live to be about 75 years old on average. Okay, statistically. Which means that probably by the time we're 75, by the time we leave this earth, the boys might be, say around 50 years old, statistically. Okay? So, that's the amount of time, this way, that's the amount of time that you actually have to spend with your sons on this earth. Okay? Now, let's switch sides here. If you want to go over to this side, I'm going to tear a part off over on this one. Now, right now, the boys are about 7, 8 years old, right? Something like that. So let's take that part off. That part's already gone. We don't have any influence on the past anymore. Okay? Now let's come back over this way again. Oh, Mark, why don't I just have you hold this? Then I can go back and forth. All right. At some point, you're going to want to, the boys are going to go off to college, or you're going to decide it's time for them to leave. All right? So get out of the house. I don't know what, let's just say that's 20 years old. Okay? Make it nice and easy. So, well, let that fall. Then if you want to hold this in. Okay? You notice we're getting kind of short here with the amount of time that you guys as parents have left with your children. Now, realistically, if you think about it, how much time do you have left to influence your son? Because let's face it, when they get to be about 13, 14 years old, you as parents are probably not going to be the major influence in their life anymore. They're going to be very active in school with their friends, whether you like their friends or not. They're going to have a great impact on your son. So let's say at about 13, you start losing impact as far as what influence you have over your boy. Thank you, gentlemen. Out of that long piece of tape, this represents how much time you have left with your son. That makes me I thought that stressed the point very well. Now, one thing with scouting is, scouting gives you as a parent an opportunity to really spend time with your boys and quality time. Okay? Whether you become a den leader, or even just sit on the committee, go to the PAC meetings, participate with them on the activities and stuff, work with them on his advancement. Through the scouting program, you're going to have a very positive influence during these 4 or 5 years you got left. Maybe 6 years. Okay? And that's one thing we're here to help you as parents do. So when we get down to actually asking you to help out with the PAC and various positions and stuff, keep this in mind. Okay? Because I don't think it could have been stressed any better than this little tape here. And it's something that a lot of times we don't think about because time goes so fast, it's over before we know it. Don't I know it? I've been a troop leader now in Melrose for 30 years. I've seen nearly 250 kids come through the Boy Scout program, and I can tell you, I remember when they come in this high, and a lot of them, when they leave, they're like this. And where did the time go? And I only see them for maybe 4, 5, 6 years. 6 years if I'm lucky, if they stay with the program. So, thank you. So just kind of keep that in mind as we continue on here.
Thank you for watching Melrose Scout Productions podcast. More Scout-related videos can be seen through this podcast by subscribing through iTunes, which is found in the Family and Kids section, or by going to ptcmedia.net, or through the RSS feed found at feeds2.feedburner.com/Melrose Scouting Productions.